talking to you right now. Okay, now, you can put all the effort you want into your outdoor spaces, but if you go outside to enjoy and you start getting eaten alive by mosquitoes, you go right back inside. So this is the time. The only better time to buy a DynaTrap was yesterday. This is the DynaTrap LED mosquito and insect trap. Everything from those biting horseflies to mosquitoes to stink bugs if that's a problem where you live. And at a wild big deal price. This has been wildly popular. Don't wait. If you want the half acre, usually it'd be about $100. We're doing it for less than $60 on Easy Pay, $14. This is your half acre. If you want the full acre, well, guess what? From $121, no. We're doing it for under $90 now on Easy Pay. And actually, look at the retail value, $99 and $150. We're doing it for $60 and $90. So a huge value. So 1 acre or half acre. And then we have some colors. This is the forest green. We also have it in our beautiful slate blue, which is exclusive to QVC and Granite. And we have the star of In the Garden with Sandra today, Daisy.
I might not even talk. We should just look at Daisy.
Wait, this is, look at Daisy.
This is Daisy, yep.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Daisy.
So she's not here just to be cute. She's here to kind of make a couple of points.
Tell me.
DynaTraps are completely silent, right? You don't hear them, so she's not bothered by them. But most importantly, mosquitoes have no biological purpose. None. None in the food chain, nothing. All they do is transmit awful things to you, to your pets, to whatever. Let's get rid of them, but let's do that by breaking their life cycle. That's exactly what DynaTrap does, because each mosquito lays thousands and thousands of eggs, as you know, and they lay thousands and thousands of eggs. So it's not just about getting them, catching them, eliminating them. It's about stopping them from laying more eggs, and now's the time to do it.
So I always say this during DynaTrap because it was something I didn't know before I presented DynaTrap, but your friend Sean Pickford taught this to me. He said, mosquitoes, where they're born in your yard, wind might carry them to the neighbors, but they're not flying all over your neighborhood.
Correct.
The mosquitoes that are born in your yard generally stay in your yard and then just keep generation. If you can break the life cycle, stop those female mosquitoes from laying eggs in your yard, guess what? You don't get any more mosquitoes. Now, wind might come from the neighbor, but you can just knock them out altogether. And it's not just mosquitoes.
Oh, it's all kinds of flies. It's gnats, it's fruit flies, it's no-see-ums, it's Japanese beetles, it's stink bugs, it's all of those things. I know that's ugly, I know that looks awful, but rather in your DynaTrap than in the air around your home.
Well, and let's take a look at some of what it takes. Japanese beetles, oh, they're so bad for your plants.
They're awful.
Gnats, when I was a kid in central Pennsylvania, you'd go outside, you'd have a swarm around your head.
100%.
Your ears, your eyes.
Yep. Blowflies, drainflies, muscats, biting midges, and no-see-ums. These all have no biological purpose in the food chain, none whatsoever. So it's not getting rid of like pollinators, like bees or things that we want to have around.
And actually, the reason is because the pollinators aren't interested in this. Pollinators want pollen, nectar from your plants.
Correct.
They
just want to destroy. Yeah, these things want to destroy.
This mimics, the DynaTrap mimics your body with the light, the warmth, and it puts out that carbon dioxide, right?
You and I'm sorry, me, not you. I'm not smart enough to understand the science, okay? But I know, you and I look at this as an LED soothing light. Bugs, for whatever reason, look at this as an irresistible smorgasbord.
What's sort of like why your outdoor lights are constantly covered with bugs at night.
Exactly right, because they just look at it for some reason as a source of food or whatever. They get attracted to it, the fan draws them in, and then guess what? They expire. And then again, they're not reproducing. So you're breaking that cycle.
Right.
They look beautiful, they're whisper quiet, and they're soothing light on it. But I will tell you, in my 23 years here, Sandra, this is one of my 5 favorite brands. I have a DynaTrap in my front yard, one in my backyard, one in my garage, and the plugins in my home. I swear by them. I love them.
Okay, so a couple things. Now, this is not about zapping the bugs as they come. It's not about repelling them like something you spray on your body. It's actually attracting them, killing them, stopping them from existing in your yard. So here's what we need to tell you. You're not going to turn this on just when you go outside. You're actually going to keep this plugged in 24/7. How much does it cost to run?
Very, very little, because it's only, I think it's a 3-watt LED bulb, okay? Very low cents, pennies a day. But most importantly, the run time. 27 months you get 24/7. Think about that. 2.25 years.
Well, actually, in Florida, yes, but here in Pennsylvania, I don't need to run this in the fall and winter. So now I get like 4 years, and then you can just basically replace the bulb. So it's not like the whole unit's gone. You just replace the bulb. Okay, where do I put this?
Okay, great question. So this is really important. where if you're sitting on a deck, for example, you want to put it 20 to 30 feet away from the deck. You don't want it actually on the table on the deck because guess what? That's going to draw the mosquitoes in or the flies or whatever. So set it 20 to 30 feet away from where you are and 3 to 6 feet off the ground.
You can
That's
tie
ideal.
it to a tree. You can hang it from a tree.
Shepherd's hook is where I have mine. And what I like about it is the darker colors blend in with your bushes. So I put them in the bushes so you don't even really see them except for that soothing light at night. You put it out there and you never have to worry about these guys bothering you or reproducing or anything again. DynaTrap does the job.
We had a caller once who said, I put it out and after a while it wasn't catching as much mosquitoes. I thought there was something wrong with it, but then I realized, oh wait, I never see any mosquitoes anymore.
That's right.
It's because it got them all at the beginning of the season, stopped the life cycle.
And that feature's new for the past couple of years now, that easy empty system. Just press a button, you never touch bugs, they go into the garbage bag, you're good. Your pets are good. You're not worried about them getting bitten. You're good to go. Yeah.
Okay, lots of people are buying more than one. We have the half acre and we have the full acre. Here's what you also need to know. If you have an acre property, you still might want to do maybe 2 half acres because you're going to put 1 in the backyard, 1 in the front yard, or get 2 1 acres. Because here's another crazy thing about mosquitoes. If they live in the front yard, a lot of times just your house is enough to stop them from flying to the backyard. So you need to think about front yard, backyard versus, them all flying around your house. So like a lot of people, pick up 1 for the front and 1 for the back.
Can I expand on that real quick?
Yeah, please.
I have just under an acre at my property, okay? I have an acre in the front, acre in the back unit, a half acre in my garage because they come in there and then the plug-ins in. So, and it's because you might as well be overcautious.
Yeah.
And then real quick before we go, they did a study at the University of Nebraska. The big boy here in 6 days takes in over 2,900 insects. In 6 days, the little guy over 2,500. Insanely effective, insanely good product.
And I assume you approve? Why is she so good?
It's amazing.
My dogs would be a nightmare out here.
Well, if you need a dog that's gonna come bounding up to you at the door, she ain't it. She'll find her in bed where you left her.
All right, will you and Daisy go to our live stream for a few minutes?
I'm going right now, absolutely.
Okay.
Great to see you as
So
always.
good to see you. Go to QVC.com.